Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to show you the how to organize kitchen, and I'm going to show you my kitchen tour. So let's get started. So this is the front view of my kitchen, as you can all see. So from the front view, this is how it looks. Really nice and tidy and neat and clean, and it's very important to have the kitchen neat and clean when it's open kitchen. And also in this apartment, the main door is just beside the kitchen, so it's very important to keep it really nice and clean. So let's get started. So here, that's the step ladder because my cupboards are really very high. So sometimes I use this step ladder and it's nice looking. So I usually keep it here only. So here is the fridge, and I have shown some creativity on this fridge. So that's just the jar lid, as you can see. It's just a jar lid, any jar, pickle jar or any kind of jar, and I have placed the photo inside that lid and held them place on the fridge with the help of the magnet. So it looks really very nice, and you can show some creativity by this. And next to it is the microwave, as you can see, and that's my fruit basket there. So here also I keep some fruits in here. When they are in large quantity, I keep some of them in there. So that's the one side of my kitchen, and the other side I keep it really very simple, just the teapot, sugar pot, and I bought them because they look very nice to me and they add extra, they look really very beautiful, right? Isn't it? So that's the other thing. Now let's get started with the cupboards. So usually I've got 3 drawers and rest all are just the cupboards. So in these 3 drawers, what I do, in the first drawer I usually keep it the spoons, forks, and these are the bamboo extra partition that I got. I basically got this one, so this was very small, so I got extra ones which really fits well in my drawer. So I keep the other cutleries in them. And in the next drawer, I usually keep my steel utensils and the cups. And in the third drawer, I usually keep my tiffins and big glass bowls. So that's the countertop here where I cook usually. And so that's why I keep the rest of the things which are very important, like spice box, flour, and the oil, all the oils. So I keep it really very simple there. So I keep all the oil and ghee in that basket. So, and the other things just beside that, the spice box next to it, and the flour, extra flour on the back. So beneath it, just the rice box there, and the extra stuff that I get from the store, which I don't open it or which I have partially opened. So the partial open one, I usually clip them like this, and the full packet I usually keep it inside that one. So by that I know that where is my extra stuff. So there is a space in the back also, so I just keep the extra stuff in there. All right, so let's move on to the third cupboard. So in this cupboard I usually keep all the utensils, the bigger utensils in that cupboard, my rolling board there, and the rack is there. It's very good, actually. It's very good way to organize with this rack. I usually keep all the frying pan, tawa and kadai in it. So by this you don't stock all the things on top of the other. So this is the good way. So next, the top cupboard, let's move on to the top cupboard. The same thing, that kind of rack I have bought for here as well, but at this time in there I have placed the bamboo ones, and it looks really very nice. And as you can see, so I have bought the 4. These are 2 separate bamboo racks. So I usually keep all the plates and bowls in here, which I use them daily, and it looks really very nice and easy to take all the things by using these racks rather than stocking on top of each other. So this is the very good method. and it looks really nice as well. The other cupboard, I usually keep all the empty containers for packing or other stuff that I keep it in a fridge, the plastic ones. And on top of that are the disposable containers, which I use very less often. And the next cupboard, we have got the spices. So I bought the spice jars, which looks really very nice. So it's very important to get the jars, spice jars of the same size and look, so it looks neat. So this is my spice rack and the other stuff. All right, so the next one, the last top drawer, I usually keep here my dals and all the stuff. So as you can see it here, so here also I have bought this containers of the same sizes, which suits my cupboard. So you can also buy the containers of the same size once and for all and can use them like that. So now that's the cupboard which is besides the sink. So in here I keep, because there is a plug there, so I usually keep all the mixer grinder in here, and beneath are the two baskets in which I keep the onions and potatoes in here, and the extra clips and foil, aluminium foil. So from here it is really very handy, so that's why I keep it in here, all the electronics item and the foil and all other stuff. So now the rack beneath the sink, I usually keep all the cleaning stuff in there. So that's just a box of yogurt. So sometimes that's the dustbin I use when I cut the vegetables, and I empty it into the main dustbin at the same time, so it doesn't get really very smelly. And the brush that I keep it to clean the sink, I have cut the plastic bottle into half, and I keep the brush inside it, so it doesn't get wet, the board doesn't get wet, and all the cleaning stuff in here. The box I have kept it here, just I keep extra stuff like rubbish bags, the cloths, extra cloths and everything. I keep it in here. So that's why I'm utilizing the full space like this. So you might be wondering, my sink is so clean, there's no utensils. What I do, I have got the dishwasher here. So even if I'm not using the dishwasher, I usually clean and wash my dishes by hand, and keep, sometimes if I know if somebody is coming, my guests are coming, so I usually keep them inside the dishwasher like this, just for drying out, and then I usually arrange them and keep them in their respective places. So by this, you will not see anything onto the sink on the top, on the countertop, and by that you can easily dry, the utensil can get easily dry, and this is a good place to keep them, so that your kitchen looks nice and clean. So I usually keep the door open so that the moisture doesn't build up there, and it keeps the utensils, they can be easily dried, right? So that's the other thing. So this is the kitchen tour, and the best part of this kitchen is that I've got the laundry room attached to the kitchen. So what I usually use this laundry, sometimes the sink, because I don't use sink for washing clothes and all, so I usually use a sink. So that's my just the mopping cloth of the slab, and when I'm using the bigger utensils, so I usually, for washing, I usually wash them in here, because the other sink is not too deep, it's kind of shallow. So I usually wash my bigger utensils and keep my bigger utensils after using in here, keep my dustbin in here. So all the cleaning stuff, broom and all, so I keep it here. And extra poly bags just on the side of the machine, as you can see, where nobody can see. So it's a nice place. I haven't just attached it, I bought it from IKEA, and it's just, I've just inserted it like that, and it fits really very well. So I usually keep all the poly bags in there. So that's my kitchen tool. I hope you like it, and I hope you might have got the idea that how you can beautify your kitchen. And if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.